Mm. Ah, blessing, blessing, blessing. It is so wonderful to know that sometimes we have a position or offer for a job, a position that's very important to us, and we say, yes, I take that position. I want to go there. I want to do that. And then when we get to the place, get to that situation, we're not qualified. Well, why are we qualified? We gave him a good resume and everything. People pat us on the back, pat us on the head, and say, go ahead on, try it, get out, do it. You know what I mean? But yet and still, when we put our hands to the plow, put our hands to the situation, we mess up. And this is what happens so many times that we are not qualified for those important positions. And one of the positions that we seem to be that's so important, it's a priority, is to become a steward, is to become a provider, is to become a protector, is to become the priest of your home, and that is to be the husband of a good wife. So, what do we do? How do we do it? We must, by all means, prepare, train, and then help each other to come to that standard. But it is a standard. It is a standard that is great and greater than we could ever imagine. Wow, he to find a wife finds a good thing. All right now. But finding a wife and then you're not a husband, oh, how good it's going to be because it's going to run into danger. It's going to run into tribulations. It's going to run into a wall ah, about about a bigger stone, you know, being forests, bushes, briars, and quicksand, and all the other mess that come about when we're not qualified. Trying to say, okay, I'm the man in the house, I'm the king, I'm this, I'm that, but yet still we stumble too much. So here we go today. Is to like bring forth a little information, a little encouragement, a little motivation to help each other. Right. I know some people are going to get mad because of the ego, because of the pride, because of the conceitness, and all the other things that come about that say, "Oh, you can't tell me how to do. How you gonna know what this? How you don't do that?" But you know what? Every little bit of help can help you. Every little bit of information can really help you. So if we can go to seminars and we go to meetings, we go to this and go to that, read books and messages and watch stories and recordings and all this stuff, fly across the country, fly across the world to get some information. Why can't we just get some information right here, right now, that's available to us to say that he can help us. He can help us to be a better person. He can help us to come out of some of that situation. He can help us to avoid some of those entrapments, some of those dangers that we go through. He can help us to avoid those red flags that fly every day, every day, every day that we're not paying attention to. He can help us to understand and recognize the position of who we are involved with. Hey, our wife, the woman that is there for us. How many times do we not know her emotions? How many times do we really pay attention to her desires? How many times do we really think about compassion? How many times do we really think about the love and the appreciation to her? Are we spoiling her? Are we giving her too much, too little? Are we not there to really complete her, to satisfy her, or to fulfill her? But we are. But well, you know how it is. In the beginning, we were supposed to be that she's supposed to be here for our desire, and she was right for the desires of the man. But how's she gonna be the desire of the man when the man is not in the position? The man is not equipped. The man is I wouldn't say equipped. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Is not really qualified or prepared for her. You know what I mean? God prepared her to be so special, so unique. He prepared her to be so exciting that uh, she could really turn ahead of a raging lion, the gorilla, the elephant, the meanest one, dragon. Well, that's the power that she carries. But yet still, do we notice? Or do you care? Are we concerned? So this is where we come today, is to help each other to be more concerned, to be more affluent, to be more accurate in trying to get to her, to understand her, to know her, and then to fulfill her, and then to especially to understand her for real, for real, for real. Yes, because wonderful people, to have a woman that love, that you say you love, that you say you compassionate with, to say that you have a feeling for, that you have a desire for, yes, affection for, and everything. And then you get to that place whereas, you know, you're trying to communicate, but yet still you say the wrong thing, you say the wrong things in the wrong way, and you like, well, she's emotional. She's supposed to be. She was made to be emotional. She was made and brought to the man. The man was not brought to her. She was brought to the man, and the man said, wow, bone of my bone. Look at here. Although he didn't say all that, but anyway. But I can just imagine the excitement that he had. And this is why we have to be excited with the woman that we're with. To be excited before you start to getting involved with a situation, get to know her, get to understand her, learn of her, learn her. And it's so easy. It's so easy. It's all written there in the word. It's all there. To be compassionate for her. Have that empathy. Yes. Oh my goodness. Look here. Look here, people. You got yourself a diamond. You got yourself a ruby. You got yourself all kind of gems rolled up into one. Uh, and then the value and the power that she possesses. Well, that's why we're supposed to have the communication to understand, to get to know her, have that conversation to say that, you know, what do you want? How do you want? Who are you? And then get to know something in her background to help her to be healed. Oh yeah, you can do that. Well, you know, she need healing. She's a little bit on the low side, slow side. Uh, you know, not like she's supposed to be, and all this stuff. You bring up all these negative conversation about her, but how do you know that she's not qualified? How do you know? But have you talked to her to find out her problems, issues, and circumstances in the past in order to help her to come up out of those things, to be the priest in the house, to help her through those trials and tribulations, to help her to bring to the fact that, hey, I know she was had problem issues and stuff in the past. I don't have to know exactly the details and the procedures and everything that really went down with her. But all I know is that she had problems, she had issues, and she gave me a little hint on some of the things that happened. So what am I doing as a priest of the house, as a priest, and a person that's in charge of her? And like the Bible said that we shall have charge over her. But how can we have charge over her when she come to us broken, come to us hurting, come to us in pain, come to us, wow. And she say that everything's all right. But are we listening? Are we really listening to her? Do we know what to do with her? Do we know how to do to her? Do we know what to do for her? But that's why we must by all means get qualified, get trained. And how do we get trained? By studying, by living, by learning, by observing, by talking to others who have been that road. Yes, yes, yes. No wonder the scripture said, imitate God as beloved children. Imitate him. It said, love your wife as Christ loved the church. So what is this love? The patience for one thing, concern and consideration for another thing, caring by all means. We got to care. We must care. So anyway, all these things will come to place, and all these things will come to pass, and all these things will build up, and then you can grow together. But don't just say, well, I don't know, after 5 years of marriage, after 2 years of marriage, after 1 year of marriage, she's out there, she's doing this, doing that, another. Then you should know these things. How are you going to protect her, support her, and then provide for her, and you don't know what's going on in her and with her? Because once you start to talking with her, once you start getting involved with her, and that love, that heart touches and matches each other, she will reveal to you more than you think she will. So therefore, then you'll know what to do. But if you're not qualified, hmm, you left out there in wilderness and all in the darkness, all by yourself. So anyway, wonderful people, I just want to bring this to you to let you know that we're here for you, and we'll talk with you, and we'll pray with you, and then we'll help us with one another. Help us with one another. So if you have any questions, have any concern, let us know, and we will be glad, more than glad, to talk with you, pray with you, meditate with you, and then discuss things one to another. So don't be ashamed. Come on. Everything's not all that good. Well, you know how you're going to have trials and tribulation. You're going to have this, you're going to have that. No. The Bible didn't say nothing about no trials and tribulation you're married. He said you're going to have good time and bad time. And no bad time could be anything. Ailments, different types of things that come about, and then also problems. Also problems. But don't look at, well, since we're married, we're gonna have a problem, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that, all in a negative aspect. Always look for positiveness. Always think positive. Always act positive, and always stand on love. Let love be the binding forces of everything and anything in your life and in your heart. Ah, do everything from love. Yeah, love covers a multitude of bad situations. So therefore, try love. Try love. Try understanding. Get understanding. And all you get the wisdom, get understanding. So how can you get understanding if you don't try? If you don't try to learn about each other, to know each other? Well, well, keep working at it. You'll get there. All right now. So look at wonderful people. Thank you for being here today. We just want to bring this little something to you, and everything. And if you have a problem, issues, something like I say, get in touch with us. Michael Jones. Desire to excel at People in Love. People, the letter N, LUV.com. We're here, especially to defeat lust, porn, addiction, infidelity, depression, all that stuff that come about. It's going to bring us down, hold us down, and then trap us and keep us bound. We can be free, stay free, get free. All right? Thank you. It's going to be all right. So therefore, don't let all those things hold you up and hinder you. The envious and the anger and the judgings and criticisms and all this stuff. Come on. Come on. We can do better than that. Okay? Think about it. And then love the one that you with. Love her. Love her. Y'all talk. You got engaged and everything. Been through all that wedding stuff and everything. Now all of a sudden, you can't stand each other. You can't know each other. Get out of here. That ain't nothing but a trick of the devil. And warfare is serious. And if you let it happen, that means that you're weaker than you thought you were. And that's what I said. And that's what I mean. All right? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And do all in mind. Bless you.
203 727 2998.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Yes. Be blessed, be blessed, be blessed. Bye. Bye.